think this should be the last chunk I have to record. I say that like it's a bad thing.
Oh, you're alive! Great! Yeah, just getting a test ready for you, obviously. Who else would I be doing it for? No one? So, let's see here. Exit, exit, exit. There is no exit. Not a problem, I'll make an exit for your test. Bing, good, perfect, on you go. I'll be honest, after you told me to turn that beam off, I thought I had lost you. Went poking around for other test subjects, no luck there, everyone's still dead. Oh, I did find something though, reminds me. I've got a big surprise for you two. Seriously.
I wonder what it's gonna be. I hope that comes off as sarcasm. And I like this. I think this is a really cool mechanic. I think when I think this is what they should have done more of in Portal 2, it's this. They should have had more gel mechanics. And I know that's probably just me being like, I like it because it looks cool. But I think that is a interesting use of physics in the game. And that, to me, makes for a good, you know, like puzzle as well. I just think that's well designed. I could be just, you know, being that guy right now, but it just totally makes me think of that. And then we gotta boop this. That. Oh, for God's sake, I knew that was gonna happen. See, this is one of my biggest problems with these turrets, or the turret cubes, is they can do that. It just depends on where you land them in, and then they'll be just fine. Oh, I gotta remember what my... I need a blue one then. Okay. Seems legit. I like this test. I actually think it's a good one. It's not very hard, but it makes you question where that gravity well's going. And then you go, oh, I see what we gotta do here. I get you. I see what you're doing. I like that. I think that's good. You see, I don't completely hate Portal 2's design. I just think things like...
You two are gonna love this big surprise. In fact, you might say you're going to love it to death.
I'm gonna have to die.
Love
God
it
damn it, man.
until it kills you till you're dead.
As I get killed instantly. But yeah, I think that's a good puzzle. Like, all the little things in this game, they do work, admittedly. It's just there's a lot of them that are hit or miss. I think these last few tests are what the game should have been building up to and making the player learn more. But that's just me. What do I know? I just code in the Doom engine, which is not admittedly a powerhouse of programming ingenuity or anything, but still. Alright, let's not do that again. And...
You two are gonna love this big surprise.
No.
In fact, you might say you're going to love it to death. You'll love it until it kills you till you're dead. All right. I don't know whether you're picking up on what I'm saying there, but
yes, thanks. We get it.
See, I like that. That's that little tiny dynamic between Shell and GLaDOS that I like. The we. She starts saying we rather than I. That's good character writing.
He's not even trying to be subtle anymore. Or maybe he still is, in which case, wow,
That's
that's
kind
kinda
of sad. I like that.
sorry, my fault. Butterfingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Carry on. Only 3 more chambers to your big surprise. Oh, it's tired.
Anywho, I like this puzzle. I mean, it's kind of like the final puzzle in the game in a little bit of a way. And it's actually well made. So I like this. This is what I mean. I love so much of Portal 2's design, but there's just not enough of it to make me say I like it in the same way that I like Half-Life 2, which is sort of sad because Half-Life 2 is a great game, but this doesn't make me think about it. Also, am I the only person that feels like that looks like macaroni and cheese by Kraft, like the color orange? And like, it looks like the cheese sauce you get in the pack? Anyone who's never had Kraft mac and cheese, well, you're not missing anything that avant-garde, but still. Now this is also kind of an odd test because it makes you call back to something you did for like 1 second of a puzzle. Which isn't bad, it's just odd, I guess, is one way to put it. So, it's still not something I think is bad. It's just like, oh yeah, remember that if Liquid touches that, they'll die. It's like, oh, okay. Like, that just happens. Not like it's bad, though. That's my whole motto here. Just because something isn't, like, perfect, to me, doesn't mean it's bad. I think it's just that could have been conveyed better because it only shows up like one time in the game, and I don't know, to me that's just strange. Actually, I think I goofed this up, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I did. Nah, I don't think I did. Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm just thinking about how the portal... Ah, shit. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And... now we can do this. Yeet. This is kind of an odd... like, I believe this is the solution, or at least... a solution to doing that.
You solved it? Good. Good one. Good for you.
So, he's inexplicably happy all of a sudden, even though he should be going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a surprise for us. What did he find back there?
Now, I will say, I enjoy this kind of a small twist. Because it's actually kind of well made, and it implements into the gameplay. Or one of the modes. I like that. That's good design.
Dying to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
We're running out of time. I think I can break us out of here in the next chamber. Just play along.
Surprise! We're doing it now.
Okay, credit where it's due. For a little idiot built specifically to come up with stupid, unworkable plans, that was a pretty well-laid trap.
Probably figured it out by now, but I don't need you anymore. I found 2 little robots back here, specifically for testing.
Oh no, he found the Cooperative Testing Initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair. Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello! This is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yes! No, don't do that. Stand right here. Stand. Where'd you go? Come back, come back! No, seriously, do come back. Please, come back, please.
I
Look, I've decided I'm not going to
don't
kill you.
know if I
Okay,
like that
if you come back.
still as a solution.
Oh, just thinking back to the old times, the old days when we were friends, good old friends, not enemies. And I would say something like, come back, and he'd be like, yeah, no problem, and he'd come back. What happened to those days? Can't help but notice that you're not coming back, which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea. Yes, in your face, I got on them. Fine, let the games begin.
You see, I don't know where that random splotch of moon gel comes from. It just happens. Like, I don't know. It's just odd. Like, it's literally a Deus Ex Machina.
Hold on, I'm almost there.
I know I'm quoting CinemaSins. I know the actual term is Ex Machina, but whatever. Still, it just feels arbitrarily there for the sake of things. But that's just me being bitchy.
But it's the only way through. Let's just do it.
Ha! Death trap!
Hello, stranger.
Are they killing you? They are killing you, aren't they? Silently. Ha! Was that your bullet-riddled body flying out the room? It was. Oh, those were the crap turrets, weren't they?
How would he not know?
Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, we need to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defecting. Ace of fours. Best hand. Unbeatable, I would imagine.
You see, I know he's supposed to be stupid. That's the joke, but how would he honestly not know about that? Like, oh yeah, that's something that I did, like, before. I mean, it just comes off as a bit stupid.
Oh, I see. Clever. Very clever. And foolish. Spinny blade wall. Machiavellian. No. Well, good, good. Finally, a nemesis worthy of my vast intellect. Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plate. Stay still, please. All right, stop moving. Oh, almost got you there, almost got you there. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come back, come back. Did something break back there? Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello? Oh, yes, all right, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
Now, in my defense, why wasn't there gel pipes in the first game? I guess that's just me bitching, but at the same time, it is a bit sloppy. I also don't know why you have to do this. It's just because you need to remember that gel hits turrets, I guess? I don't know why that you need to do this. This part always just frustrates me because any of those are basically instant death and you can't run past them. It just kind of slows the game down right here. I know that the ending of Portal 1 was kind of like slow and weird, but this just feels oddly slow to me, I guess. I don't know. It's not as good of an ending as Portal 1 was. I like the idea of that game better. If you couldn't tell, I like Portal 1 a lot better than Portal 2. No matter what, it's hard to convince me otherwise. And if there's anything I can say, there's nothing wrong with Portal 2. It's just, this isn't the best. It could have been way better. But that's the problem with people these days, I guess.
First, he'll spend a year in the incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him.
Now this is also a pretty nifty part. It does kind of harbor back to Portal 1 in a little bit, but not a ton. I mean, it's still got that like, oh, you feel like you're actually doing stuff behind the scenes sort of style, but not as much. Still, it's at least pretty fun. And I like this puzzle as well. It's not bad.
Ah, there you are. Right, let me just get rid of this apple. There we go. I wanted to talk to you for a moment, if I may. I'll be honest, the death traps have been a bit of a failure so far for both of us. I think you'll agree. And you are getting very close to my lair. Lair. It's weird, isn't it? First time I've said that out loud. It sounds a bit ridiculous, really. But I can assure you, it is one. It is a proper lair. Dead. Okay, I'll take that as a no then.
What has he done to this place?
It feels odd hearing GLaDOS say God. I don't know why. Maybe it's because she's a robot, but it's still weird. Did I goof this? I feel like there should not be a mine right there.
I'm not stupid. I realize you don't want to put me back in charge. You think I'll betray you. And on any other day, you'd be right. The scientists were always hanging cores on me to regulate my behavior. I've heard voices all my life, but now I hear the voice of a conscience, and it's terrifying. Because for the first time, it's my voice. I'm being serious. I think there's something really wrong with me.
And then we get to do the final chapter, which is, honestly, I'm going to admit it, it's a lot better of a boss fight than Portal 1. I will say that, but not by much. It's still not great. Like, let's be honest, a game where it's puzzles, do you really expect there to be a good final boss? Because, oh Jesus, this is just going to be a perpetual problem. Let's not keep jumping in there. There we go.
Corrupted cores, we're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you attach it to him. If we do it a few times, he might become corrupt enough for another core transfer.
Very convenient?
Plug me in and I'll take you up. Look, even if you think we're still enemies, we're enemies with a common interest. Revenge. You like revenge, right? Everybody likes revenge. Well, let's go get some.
Well, well, well. Welcome to my lair. Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, which should leave allegedly 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever's starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1. No portal surfaces. 2. Start the neurotoxin immediately.
How's their
3.
neurotoxin?
Bomb-proof shields for me, leading directly onto number 4. Bombs I'm throwing at you. You know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
Like, how? Like, the thing was destroyed.
That's sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of you. Actually, because you just fell into my trap.
Odd? Because it's like, didn't you turn the neurotoxin off? I know that's me nitpicking, but it's very true.
I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to it.
Oh yes, everyone likes the Space Core.
Space. Oh, legal. Here comes space
damn it.
caps. Here comes space caps. How many space caps? Space caps help. Better by telescope.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%. Vent system compromised. Neurotoxin offline. Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? What happened? What have you palmed to me? What is that? Hold on. The bloody bombs are stuck on. Doesn't matter. I've reconfigured the shields. Oh, it's a core you palmed me. Who told you to do that? Was it her? It's just making me stronger, love. It's a fool's errand. Remember that?
Like I said, not a terrible boss fight, but it could have been better.
Hey, hiya, pretty lady.
Ah,
Hey,
yes.
Rick. So you out having yourself a little adventure? What, are you fighting that guy? You got that under control? You know, because there's a lot of stuff on fire. Hey, the countdown clock. Man, that is trouble. Situation's looking pretty ugly. Such a beautiful woman, if you don't mind me saying.
I do love the
I don't wanna
adventure
scare you.
core.
I'm an adventure sphere, designed for danger. Why don't you go
Designed
ahead
for
and have yourself
danger.
a little lady break, and I'll just take it from here.
Warning. Core corruption at 75%. Reactor explosion timer destroyed. Reactor explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Enough! I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. Cores. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent, worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple of
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Why not just drop them all at once?
Conscious mind's way of reminding people to focus when naked and have their teeth fall. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikolai Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla size. According to most advanced algorithms, the world's best name is Craig. William Shakespeare.
I've actually never heard that one.
Warning.
That's funny.
Core corruption at 100%. Manual core replacement required.
Oh, I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start? Corrupted core. Are you ready to start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague
Vague
answer
answer is
as
yes.
No. Pick up on my sarcasm.
I actually like that joke.
Fire detected in the stalemate resolution annex. Extinguishing.
Oh, that just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Press the button. Go press it.
Do not press that button.
So close. Go press the button.
No! Do not do it! I forbid you to press it!
Press it. Press the button.
Don't press that button!
Press it.
Don't press it! Part 5! Booby trap the stalemate button! What? Are you still alive? You are joking! You have got to be kidding me! Well, I'm still in control, and I have no idea how to fix this place. Oh, you have.
This, by the way, would not work at all.
Space! Ah!
Your entire body would fucking explode, and you'd be
No!
liquefied.
We're in space!
Space.
Ah, let go! Let go! I'm still connected! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it, and you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me!
Yeah, you'd be dead. I'm sorry. The human body would not be able to survive the vacuum of space for that amount of time. Your bloodstream would basically burn, and you'd be bathed in radiation, and probably be dead right after it.
Oh, thank God, you're all right. You know, being Carolyn taught me a valuable lesson. I thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson, where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Delete.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up, you dangerous, mute lunatic. So you know what? You win. Just go. It's been fun. Don't come back.
And this is the ending cutscene. Which I don't think is the best either. But it's been fun. For all the things I don't like about Portal 2, I still think it's good. But you know, it's still something I'd recommend playing. And I still like it. I just think there's a lot of plot holes. But you know, so does Half-Life. Nothing's perfect. And I'll just leave it here. Let you think about all the things I said about the game. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Kind of a shame I don't enjoy this game as much as the first one or other games, but I still like it. And, you know, I had fun. It was fun to play through. And, you know, I had some fun. And I hope you had some fun. And I hope maybe I get somebody into playing this. So, I'll see you guys next time. Oh. Wow. Wow. Oh. Were you birthed?
So much space. Need to see it all.
I wish I could take it all back. I honestly do. I honestly do wish I could take it all back. And not just because I'm stranded in space.
I'm in space.
I know you are, mate. Yeah, we're both in space. Anyway, you know, if I was ever to see her again, do you know what I'd say?
I'm in space.
I'd say, I'm sorry. Sincerely. I am sorry I was bossy and monstrous. And I am genuinely sorry.
I'm in space.
The end.